Learning to code in my 50s. What do you guys think? So here I am in the Philippines. I'm a federal worker. We just got the letter the other day, or the email, fork in the road from Elon Musk. I'm sure you guys have all heard about it by now. Every federal worker has got this offer to resign by February 6th, and you could get paid until the end of the fiscal year, basically September 30th, without having to show up for work. Now they've made some clarifications on the letter. There was a lot of ambiguity. Gotta love the Philippines, right? There was a lot of ambiguity in the first letter, or first email. I didn't even get the email because I'm on furlough. If you don't know, when you're a furloughed federal worker, you don't have access to your government email. So they put out a frequently asked questions bulletin. The frequently asked questions answered a couple of my questions, not all of them. But am I eligible when I get back to work in March to accept the buyout? Or it's not technically a buyout. They're basically going to put anybody who accepts it on administrative leave, which is usually reserved for the bad boys, people who get in trouble. Basically, because we have so much leverage as a federal worker, it's hard to fire us once we have our 3 years of tenure and all that stuff. So basically, if you get in trouble and they want to review your case and possibly fire you, they'll put you on administrative leave. My old rec planner, 4 or 5 years ago, he got put on admin leave for 3 months. It's a pretty good deal, actually, because you basically get put on home. You get sent home with pay for, however long they review your case, or however long you're in trouble for. Down here walking at the river today. It's Sunday. It's festival season. There's a big parade downtown. That's what I'm doing. I'm actually waiting for the parade, so I figured I'd shoot some of my thoughts, record some of my thoughts. Nice to find a nice shady spot here. I don't know how the sound is going to be on this video. It's a little windy out today, but it's hot. It was cold for a few days. By cold, I mean probably in the lower 80s, and the heat has come back with a vengeance. It's the dry season here in the north, and it gets really hot this time of year. So anyway, the email went out to all of us, and I didn't get it. But in the frequently asked questions, one of the questions they answered, the question was, if I'm on leave at the time of the deadline, February 6th, am I still eligible? And the basic answer was maybe. So I'm not on leave, I'm furloughed. And like my position, like I said, I'm a park ranger. I'm basically a grunt. So they probably wouldn't want to get rid of me because I have a lot of knowledge of the job. I've been doing it a long time. I have skills from the job that very few people have, as far as in whitewater rescue and just high angle rescue and that kind of stuff in general. An EMT that was paid for the training for that by the BLM, or the government. So I mean, I'm not hard to replace, but maybe expensive to replace. So these are my thoughts. If you guys watched my last video, if you didn't, I'll go ahead and link that here. But my last video was about learning to code in my well, it was about a lot of things, but one of the things I talked about was learning to code in my 50s, and that's what I'm doing right now. For the past month, I've been on a website called freecodecamp.com. I'll link that below. Actually, if any of you guys are interested in that video, it's basically a website, you know, not a for-profit website, where you could go and learn to code basically for free on your own initiative. You know, you have to look up the answers if you can't figure them out. There's tests, there's quizzes to get each certification level, and I'm almost through the first certification level, but not quite there yet. After about a month, I have a lot of other stuff going on, so even though I'm on furlough and I'm not working right now, I have my YouTube channel, and I have a girlfriend, which, you know, it's just amazing how much time you could use up, when you have no job to do, just doing other stuff. But yeah, my girlfriend requires a lot of attention. Any of you that have been in a relationship probably know that. So back to the email. So it's possible that I could take the deal, get full pay till September while I figure out something else to do. I got several more years before I could officially retire at 62. You know, and I could live on my retirement combined with my Social Security, no problem here in the Philippines at 62. But there's always the question of whether I really want to retire in the Philippines. I mean, I like it here, I love it here. I love my fiance. I keep calling her my girlfriend, but she's actually my fiance. And, you know, we've been together more than 2 years now, and she's a good one. She's a province girl. She's loyal. There's no issues like that. I don't have to worry about it. I'm on the trail / road here, walking behind town along the river, kind of waiting for the parade to start. My fiance's friend is what do they call it? The Barangay Muse, you know, M-U-S-E, which is basically, you know, she's a pretty girl, so they picked her to be the girl who represents her barangay. Soya barangay is like a neighborhood, and today the basketball tournament's going to start. And here the basketball tournament is like a local tournament where you know, all the barangays, which is basically like a neighborhood, they start the tournament, and they have team, you know, they have a competition basically between all the barangays. I don't even know how many barangays there are. They're all just the neighborhoods. This is the river crossing right here behind town, if you're interested. That's where you could cross on your motorcycle and get to the Sulsana and some of the other neighborhoods closer to the mountains. It's quite beautiful here. There's a lot of issues I have with the locals polluting and whatnot, but you know, it's their way of life. They basically just throw their garbage into the river, which frustrates me to no end, but it's a matter of education. Anyway, so I was going to film the parade, and my girlfriend's friend is in there. But again, back to the email. So it's really a quagmire, because I keep watching videos and consulting with professionals about whether I should take it, and some people feel like it's going to be challenged in court, and if it's challenged in court and the challengers win the court challenge, right, so the employees win and they say this is illegal, or it's already being challenged in court by the union, our union. So if they say it's illegal, they might say, well, anybody who resigns not going to get paid anymore, That sounds really unfair, but that could totally happen. And also the way it's worded, and you're on admin leave, it's worded so you know they might say, oh, basically it's worded so you go on admin leave, and if your department doesn't need you, you don't have to work till September. And it uses some word like really need you, or some amplifier, but I'm afraid that my bosses will say we really need him because he's our only full-time river ranger, career river ranger, and we can't hire seasonals this year because of the hiring freeze. So it'll just be a free-for-all out there as far as the upper Colorado River goes. One of the most important sections of river in the country. It's the water supply for 40 million Americans in the West, and a number of other things, electric, all that stuff. So if any of you guys that watch my channel, I don't know, are federal employees, go ahead and comment. If you're gonna take it, what do you think? Or if you just want to comment and you're not a federal employee, go ahead and comment, let me know. And thanks for listening again, and I'll see you guys next time.